Alright, we're getting ready to clean a carpet real quick. We're just doing this. This is a kind of a large room here. Doing this room and a hallway. We're not doing anything else. He's putting down PadCap Pro at 8 ounces per gallon of water, which is an Encap solution. So we're going to be doing an Encap cleaning on this carpet. And I'll just get back away from there. And we're using that's a 15-inch Glad pad that we're using on the Oreck. And I'll put links in the video description for the product used, and for the pad, and for the machine. So you guys can check that out. And while he's getting ready to go, don't do the whole room because it's going to dry up on you. So I'm going to pause it here and we'll be back and show some of the cleaning. Alright, he only pre-sprayed from where he's at this way. We didn't spray that half of the room yet. Don't want to get your pre-spray dried up before you get to it. So. Now these carpets don't actually look dirty. They said they like to get them cleaned about 3 or 4 times a year. This is a new customer, so. So there may not be a lot of action to see as far as stains coming out or anything. Alright, of course when you're using an Encap solution, PadCap Pro is the best. What you don't absorb into your bonnet, you're leaving Encap solution behind. That's going to help entrap any dirt that comes into the carpets. And when they vacuum their carpets, they're going to be able to remove that dirt so it doesn't stick into the carpets. So it's actually like a carpet protectant being put down, so that's a good thing. Alright. Is it kind of hard to control?
The carpets are real soft, but it glides smooth.
Okay.
Smooth and fast.
One thing that's nice about these pads, we were talking to John Gerkink, who basically invented these pads. And they're actually made for much larger orbital machines than these, but there's a proprietary fiber in there. It's a blend, but one of the fibers in there makes it glide real easily. And so you're not going to have the bog down that you do with a lot of other pads. And when he pushes the machine forward, instead of the machine almost stalling at a certain point, it wants to keep going. So these pads glide really well and they absorb really well, and they're very long wearing. So these pads will outlast most any other pad on the market.
There's people that claim they've been using these pads for up to 3 years and they haven't worn them out yet.
Yeah, and we're talking about steady use.
They're doing like 3 jobs, 4 jobs a day.
Yeah.
Every day. 5, 6
so these are long wearing pads. I'll put a link in the video, or I'll get the information. We don't have a link. I'll give you the phone number of a contact person where you can order these pads. And what we recommend on a really large job, try to get about 10 pads eventually, because you will want to be able to change them out instead of having to go clean them. But they clean out real easily. You don't need to flip these pads because they're thin, and so by the time you see dirt on the pad that's to any great extent, it's already all the way through, so there's no point in flipping
it. Yeah, the dirt sinks through.
Yeah. Alright, he's going to pre-spray the next part that we're going to do, and I'll pause the camera and be right back. Alright, he's working his way across the room. Won't be much longer here. I'll put a link in the description for our Facebook groups. We have an Oreck Orbiter group that's for people just for Oreck Orbiters, and we have VLM Carpet Cleaners Lounge, which is basically for anybody that's into low moisture cleaning. But we have people with truck mounts and everything in there too. It's everybody's welcome there, and it's a nice group. We don't let people bully people or do any of the stuff you usually see on Facebook groups. We keep it real nice and friendly. And there's a lot of novice cleaners in there that haven't really learned much of anything, and it's a good place to learn. So. Now we're not using a modified pad driver for this bonnet or pad.
We'll use a standard Oreck pad driver, no Velcro, none of that.
No. So these are nice because no, you don't need a modified driver, which is good.
This is a soft, thick, soft carpet.
Yep.
And the softer and thicker the carpets are, the better a thinner pad is.
Yeah, if you're doing a commercial glue down carpet, something like that, we'd recommend you use the blue microfibers. We've shown those in some, if you go back on our channel, we've shown those in some previous videos. These are better on a cut off carpet because you want that little bit of cushion in there when you're running it. If you put this on a commercial glue down, what will happen is the machine will probably bounce. Number one. Number two, you could end up tearing holes in your pads because you just have, you need a little bit of extra cushion. So you want to have the right pad for the right carpet. Oh, you can see out the window there our little car. Get closer here. If you want to get into this business, you don't really need a big, huge car.
Nope, no big investment.
If you have a van, that's cool. We've got 3 of these Orecks, so if we had a van, we could take 3 Orecks to a job and just get another guy, and we could all 3 be working. But I wouldn't be making a video if I was working, so. I'm going to step over here. Of course, on soil carpet, you could tell, since these pads are thin, you can see from the top, you can see the pad start to darken up, and you'll know when it's time to change your pad out.
Yeah, you'll see it right through the top of the bottom. That's
Yeah.
nice and clear.
And they hold a lot of dirt, so you can run them when they start to darken up a little bit. You can still keep going. You just when they start turning really dark, then it's time to switch to a new pad. And these pads spin really well.
They do everything really well.
Yeah. And that extra overlap is really good for getting along your baseboards. When you pre-spray, you may get a little overspray onto your baseboards. And you can see that kind of helps clean the baseboards up. Alright, he's getting close to finishing this room. I'm not going to bother to shoot the hallway because of the lighting and everything.
Now this room will be the video. We'll be done in about 4 or 5 minutes after this anyway.
Yeah, we're getting close here. And these carpets should be dry in an hour.
Or less.
Or less. They've got ceiling fans going. They've got the window air turned on. It's nice and cold in here. It's a hot day and dry outside, so it's all perfect conditions to get done fast. This is a good sized room to clean. We did it in 2 different sections. If you get a big space, you don't want to do the whole place at once. You want to take it in sections so you can keep track of what you're doing. Alright, he's about done. I'm going to end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching. Let him finish up, I guess.
Yeah, buddy. That wear pattern, I mean, that traffic lane is gone. All that's left now is a wear pattern. That's fiber damage. I can't do much with it.
That's the bad thing about these super soft carpets like these. They're going to show traffic lanes.
But it looks good. What you're seeing on camera that looks funny, that's carpet
That's wear.
It's distortion.
Yeah, you can't fix that.
That's not dirt, that's just distortion.
You can't clean that out.
Nope.
Alright. So that's all for this one. Thanks.